Hey VR gamers, have you been staying up late at night trying to find some cool new VR games that are 1, free, 2, fun, and 3, not too wacky? Don't worry, you came to the right place. I'm going to be covering some oddball VR games that you might have never heard of. And if you have, write an angry comment down below of why you've played this and how much fun you've had. But anyways, let's hop into it and see what VR games that you might have not heard of. The first game is Boneless. Sadly, it's not boneless chicken wings. That does sound really good. But what do you get is an experimental physics sandbox where anything goes. Guns, check. Swords, double check, enemies that you get to yeet across the map. And the weapon list reads like an inventory of your dream action movie, pistol, revolver, shotguns, and even rifles with attachments. Plus there's a camera feature so you can record your wildest moments and share them with your friends or just keep them as proof of your VR ninja skills. They have multiple maps with day and night modes, and you got plenty of room to just cause mayhem and trouble and hopefully have some fun. Think about it as your backyard VR experiments, just instead you got swords and guns and explosives and all the happy stuff. And then game number 2 is Tea for God. Now this is a demo, it isn't the full game. And no, it's not a cozy game about brewing tea, sadly. It's a epic VR adventure that takes place in an impossible space where you can walk infinitely in your own room, no teleporting, no bumping into furniture, and no awkward, oops, I broke a lamp again and yeeted it at the wall. This game lets you customize your experience, go for a chill walk, blast enemies in an arcade shooter mode, or dive into a roguelite where the stakes are high and the enemies don't take tea breaks. Unless you're me. In the story, let's just say it's Dune meet John Wick. A guy loses his family, blames the God Emperor, and decides to storm the most dangerous place in the universe. Drama, action, revenge. Basically, it's a space opera. And game 3 is the Armory R1 experience. It's like an infomercial meets a VR game and decides why not. You get hands-on with VR gun stocks, learning all the configurations and colors. The game mixes VR shooter basics with doses of quirky humor. Just watch out for overly friendly NPCs. They're more into hugs and handshakes. And this is a fun game, which I think is awesome, especially if you're in the mood just to shoot some guns, hang out, and have a good time. Then game number 4 is Scramble, Squadron. I'm going to describe this game in like 3 words, and it's get to the chopper. So in this game, you get put in the pilot seat of a combat helicopter, and let me just tell you, it's pretty intense but fun, and it looks like something out of Windows XP, but hey, it isn't about the graphics, it's all about the experience, right? You got 3 weapons to play with, a machine gun for small fries, micro rockets for armor, and heat-seeking missiles for the real threats, or people you just don't like. These missions are going to be a mix of training action and moments where you're going to be yelling, why didn't I just fly commercial? Don't worry, there's a reason. Pro tip, don't skip the training map unless you like crashing a lot, or you just like crashing a whole bunch, I don't know. Ever wonder what happens when you glitch out of reality? Welcome to Noclip VR, where you and your friends explore that creepy maze-like backrooms that everybody sees on the internet. Picture endless yellow walls, buzzing fluorescent lights, and the smell of damp carpet. Reminds you just of your grandmother's house. Sounds cozy, right? But wait, there's more. There's monsters that are lurking. They're not exactly here for a friendly chat. And this game is perfect for screaming, bonding with your friends and having a good time. So if you have a group of friends, grab them, toss VR headsets on them, and explore the back rooms and have a blast. And the next one actually has 2 different names. I don't know if they renamed it or not, but I'm going to call it from what I see, and it's called Run for Life. And it's actually seemed pretty good. Zombies, check. Cardio, double check. Run for Life combines the terror of the undead with the thrills of jogging in place. Just what you need if you've been sitting on the couch all day eating all those Cheetos. I'm looking at you. I know you've been. Each track is about 1 kilometer long, desired to keep your heart racing and your VR headset firmly in your hand. It's like Zombieland meets fitness. Game number 7 is Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is what happens when medieval knights discover something called physics, or heresy, whatever you want to call it. Grappling hooks, bombs, and even jetpacks. It's like someone gave a bunch of knights a tech upgrade and said go nuts. Whether you're attacking a castle or launching your friends into the air with catapults, this game is about pure chaos and nothing else. Bigger maps, customizable armor, and clan systems are on the way, so suit up, start carving out your own piece of medieval chaos, and check it out. Game number 8 is Fortune on the Frontier. It's an action-packed adventure game where you climb, swing, and dodge traps like a VR Indiana Jones. The demo offers 3 levels of treasure hunting goodness, but the full game promises even more thrills, including a multiplayer mode where your non-VR friends can set traps using their phone, which seems pretty cool, and I kind of want to get a copy of the game, so just watch out for falling rocks and have a good time. Hopefully there is something new you haven't seen And if you want to try out any of these experiences, the links are down below. And also make sure you take your VR headset and smash the subscribe button with it. Stay tuned for more VR content coming and fun videos just around the corner. And of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one.